So what have Totesport and Betfred got in common? Fraud. So most of you will know, recently I created a video about BetBright limiting me in 3 hours and Stan James closing me within 1 day. Following that, quite a few of you got in touch, which was quite kind of you, because a lot of you suggested bookmakers that may last a little bit longer when you're betting at value. Totesport was one of them. Here's what happened.
So I headed over to Totesport.com off the back of the advice from a follower saying that the account might last a bit longer, and signed up and created an account, not had one before, for a free £25 bet offer, the one they've got splashed on their homepage there, the one they actively use in their marketing to entice in customers. Now I placed, I put £50 in the account and placed two £25 bets on the day of opening it. Forgot about it since then with all the trading opportunity and Goodwood this week, until I noticed this email from Totesport Fraud Department this morning. They want to verify who I am. They want photos of my bank card and utility bills and all the other kind of guff. To verify who I am, despite allowing me to open an account, put 50 quid in it, bet it away, the 2 bets lost by the way, before they let me use the account and have the free bet. So, you know, I mean, at this point it really struck home to me what was actually happening. Betfred are not responsible for you sending your card details. So Betfred are Totesport. I hadn't done my homework before, so I wasn't aware of this. But at this point it becomes really clear to me what's happening. This has got nothing to do with fraud, and this has got nothing to do with verifying who I am. It's got everything to do with the fact that I've had a Betfred account before. It's already limited. They don't want me betting with them, and so I've opened an account and they're crossing my details across the two brand names, Totesport and Betfred, and basically they're gubbing me before I've even started. However, they've allowed me to open, or they're going to limit my account as soon as I give them all these verification details and waste my time sending it off to them. However, in the process, they've managed to at least delay and possibly stop, if I can't be bothered, me from getting the free bet that they advertised to me to open the account. In my opinion, that's completely wrong. So I head back over to Totesport and just want to clear this up and check in the customer chat, give them a chance just in case there's any kind of mistake. But it seems quite clear to me that all they're doing is stopping me from betting with them early, not giving me, or trying not to give me the free bonus, because I'm already limited with Betfred. So we open up the live chat, and true to form, I'm talking to a Betfred online live support assistant, Alex G. I explain the situation, and Alex explains that he just wants to verify who I am. Now, I don't really understand why betting firms are allowed to do this when I've only staked £50. If I'm possibly somebody money laundering between accounts, you know, betting against each other just to change money from one account to another, then I understand that betting firms should be, you know, in a place where they step in and say we need to do a fraud check. But I've bet £50. Do they think I'm money laundering for 50 quid? Maybe there's something I'm missing here, I don't really understand, but I don't really think that's right either. They shouldn't really be allowed to do that. There should be a set amount of money that has to at least pass hands before they can turn around and say we think you're possibly fraudulent. If it's just a case of they want to verify who I am, then why can't they do that already via my bank? My bank knows who I am, my bank's let me place a transaction. When I put my card on the account, they want to know my address and they want to match it up to the bank account. It just seems like a bit of a cheap get out to me. So Alex verifies the fact that, you know, Betfred are Totesport as well, and I just say, you know, I know I'm not going to get it, but I may as well try it. I say that, you know, if you can't verify who I am, then can't you just give me your money back because it's your mistake? Which then just gets completely ignored, unsurprisingly. But I'll tell you what, I'll save you watching the whole of this chat and we'll skip to the point. Yep, that's right, just like BetBright, just like Stan James, just like Betfred, just like all the others, after just two bets, they've made the assumption that they're not going to make any money out of me, they're not interested in that, they want me to sod off, and they've limited my account. It just reinforces the fact, just like the other videos, that in this day and age, all bookmakers are there for is to extort money from the gullible.